Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, welcome to the Scale Model Outlaw. If this is your first time checking in, thank you for checking us out. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe, like button, and share with your friends. If you're coming back to see what's up, thank you so much for hanging around and coming back to see us. Today, we have a lot to go through, and we're going to kind of go through it pretty quick because we don't want to make them hour-long videos that nobody watches. I've been out of town since Thursday morning of last week. I live in Florida, and I went to Tennessee to do some off-roading with some friends. If you guys are interested in seeing some of those videos, I did post, I did post a quick reel of some of what we were doing up there on this channel. But if you'd like to see some videos on that, please go to my Facebook page for the shop. That'll be Scale Model Outlaw on Facebook. But anyway, today, in the meantime, we got a whole bunch of deliveries, and I'm excited about each and every one of them to the point where I don't even know where to start. I'll start with the smallest and move up. You know, we're working on our pacer, and I wanted the pacer to have nitro, so we got some nitrous bottles from Detail Master. These are polished, I believe they're aluminum. Yeah, aluminum, and they're really cool. They got the heads on them and everything. We're going to run some lines, the stands that they sit on. Really excited about these guys. Detail Master makes some great stuff. ProTech makes some great stuff. We're not sponsored by any of those guys, but if we see something we like, we use it. Real quick. Oh, yes. We got some more 3D printed stuff from our friends. I'll be honest with you, I know what I ordered, but I don't even remember what's in here and in there. But we got the VCG resins. We got the B&M Hydro Stick transmission. That detail on this stuff from VCG is just so impressive. So impressive. We got a couple of those transmissions. We're trying to find the right transmission for the pacer. I've got a stick in it, so as far as in the interior, so I want to make sure we have a manual transmission. They don't have a gear shifter inside of it, and it'd be an automatic transmission. So, and if nothing else, we can always use transmissions elsewhere. But this is the Saginaw short shaft, the B&M Hydro Stick. I got a couple of those. I think I ordered 2 of each. At the prices, guys, I mean, $3.50, and you get this much detail. You'll use this stuff. I mean, it's awesome. See what we got. Yeah, here's going to be another Saginaw short shaft. These look really cool. I do a lot of 4-wheel drive stuff, so they work with them too, which leads me to the transfer cases. An MP205 transfer case. The detail's amazing, guys. I work with these things almost every day, and I'm telling you, it looks just like the full-size deal. It really does. So impressive. So impressive. VCG resins. What else we got? Another 205 transfer case. 205 transfer case. I knew I ordered a few of those because, like I said, we put them in just about everything. A twin stick shifter. Again, more of an off-road thing for Atlases and Dana 300s if you convert it. So in our Jeeps and 4-wheel drives, those are really cool. Brake booster with master cylinders. Those are really cool. I mean, the detail, guys. I go looking through his catalog, and it's amazing to me how detailed they are. I believe these are the Mustang ones. They look like they got the round cover for the master cylinder like Ford, so I believe that's what those are. Oil filters with decals, a bunch of different sizes. And there's the decals on the back. Really cool stuff there. The detail's amazing. It's just amazing. And more oil filters with decals. But I'm trying to get it in there. I'm sure the light's shining. We're still working off my phone, so I know we don't have great detail up close pics. I'm working on that. Trust me when I tell you I'm working on that. Talked to a friend of mine today who is big time into the YouTube on some other stuff, and he was explaining to me that cameras are super important and editing super important, and I don't have either one of those, so I'm working on it. Let me get this picked up, and I've actually got another box from VCG that I want to share with you. We'll put these guys away for now. Get them out of our way. And another box from VCG. Right. What do we have here? More transmissions. This is an automatic transmission. I believe this one's the Ford C6. Because again, not just for the Pacer, but we got some other builds coming up that we could use these transmissions. And I'm here to tell you guys, they're so detailed. I know I say that. That sounds like I'm kicking a dead horse, but they are so detailed. There's another C6. The C6 auto transmission. But for the big block Ford, these guys are for the small block. Nope, these are all big blocks. So, yep, these are all big block Ford trannies. Pretty sure I got both. This is a TH400. Just amazing. Amazing. Like I said, I sound like I'm kicking a dead horse, but I'm so impressed with this 3D stuff. Another TH400. I think that's another TH400 3D display. Designed by, yep, that's another. I think that's the 400 for the small block. TH400. Yep, small block. And Ford C6. Big block. Yep, big block. The detail, guys, it's amazing. Just absolutely amazing. I'm trying to move as fast as I can because we got a lot of stuff to go through. While I was gone, a lot of stuff showed up, so I want to be able to show y'all. But check out this Dana excuse me, I've been dealing with this cold still. These are his Dana 60 aftermarket axles. Super nice. Come with U-joints that are very detailed. Yokes. Actually, those are yokes with U-joints in them. But that's the Dana 60 aftermarket. Yeah, these are Dana 60 aftermarkets. They can go in just about anything you want to put them in. And a lot of the Jeeps that we build one-to-one, we use these very same axles. So when we're building a replica, we want to go ahead and use the same axle. And these are all the aftermarket ones, though. But again, guys, the detail from VCG is just amazing. Really good stuff. Super happy with these guys. Again, our old friend up at Ox Model Shop, Blue Ox Model Shop, Jason, turned us on to these guys, and we've been hooked on them ever since. So, alright, let me get this stuff put away. While we're in the 3D stuff, I've got another box of 3D stuff from a different supplier. But good stuff just the same. Got a delivery from our old friend Iceman. Got a pretty good sized box in here, guys, and it's full. Alright, Iceman always sending you some cool stickers when you order from him, so we're excited to have those. When I redo my table after our acetone spill, I'm going to be able to put these back on when we can see them again. Alright, well, I got another transmission here. This is, I believe, the Saginaw 5-speed. I got a transmission from him because he had it up there. And I think this is actually the one I'm going to use for the Pacer because I believe the shifting mechanism lines up with the actual shifter in here once it's on the elephant. So that is a cool detail. You can see the lines, dude. Those aren't the wires that hold it on, or the, I forget what they call it, the mounts, but that's actual, supposed to be cables. So super detailed there. And when first time I went on there to Iceman looking for his 392 Hemi, he was sold out. So they have a neat thing on there. Said if we're sold out, leave us your email and we'll let you know when they come back in stock. And sure enough, I got an email from him that said they were back in stock. So I went ahead and bought 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just to have them. I've got some other models I'll put them in, or some models I'll put them in. Got some old 70s cars that would be really cool with them. Got a Dart I'm looking at, and possibly, you know, there's nothing like a 392 and an AMC, because that's just cool. And then we got some speakers from him. I believe these are his 15-inch speakers and some door handles, all from Iceman. Super cool stuff. Those will end up probably, some of those will end up probably on the Pacer. I do have a bunch of different speakers. I got these, and I kind of like these guys because there's really only two left that I need to make holes for and put on and finish mocking up, and then my stereo system will be done in my Pacer. But we'll work on that updated on another video because I just got so much going on to show you guys that I don't want to get into an update with that and drag on. Like I said, end up being a 45-minute video. But check out Iceman and VCG for all of your 3D needs. Texas 3D, TX 3D. I use them as well. They're super cool. Everybody's making good stuff. Alright, so as many of you know, I am a dirt car fanatic. I love dirt cars, dirt racing cars. Old, new, real, fictitious, it doesn't matter to me. So I'm constantly looking for cars. This is a 35 Chevy, still wrapped. It's a repop, it's not old or anything like that. Just a really cool old car that we're going to put up in the stash and eventually get to building these guys. I like these old modifieds because if you get into a slump, you know, you get, like this Pacer's really detailed and taking a lot of work. You get done with something like that and you get it all done, as proud as you are of it, you're like, do I really want to do another one that's that detailed? Well, you can get into these guys and they're super simple, and you know, you can have a lot of fun with them, and they customize them, do whatever you want, but they're super easy to build. There's not a lot of parts to them. I don't even know if they tell you. I would be surprised if there's 75 to 100 pieces altogether. It doesn't say, or if it does, I'm not seeing it, but super cool stuff. So this one is the 35 Chevy modified. We'll fast forward just a little bit to a more modern era, and crazy nice cars. This is your Wes's Model Car Corner J.R. Salvino's asphalt modified race cars. They, I believe these are the two latest releases. I don't know that they're brand new off the presses, but it's the first I saw them searching around. I saw them for the first time the other day, so I got them coming. I'm fortunate enough to have all four of those. So when these guys came out, I wanted to add these to the collection. Super cool. There's that one. And sorry guys, having to get them out of the box. And then there's this one here. Imagine, and I haven't built any of them yet. I think they're all essentially the same car or the same kit with different plastics or different decals. But I don't know that to be a fact. I'm just guessing. Body style wise, they look very similar, but then again, the real one-to-ones would look very similar. Excited about these guys. We'll put them up on the shelf, and again, when we get back to working on modifieds and dirt cars, these are actually asphalt cars, but either way, when we get to working on them, we'll have plenty to do. Many of you that have been doing this for a long time may remember back in the day that Revell made a series of ASA racing cars, and as a kid I had some, and I recently found some online and I picked up a few. I actually had this very car when it came out, and if I had to guess, I would say a car came out in the mid-80s. That would be my best guess. I don't know that to be a fact. 89 by Revell is what it says here. So 89 makes sense. That would have been about the time that I had it. But this is the Bob Seneker car, number 84. This one's actually still in the factory wrap. I like that. The Thunderbird, Tom Jones's Felpro Thunderbird. I didn't have this one when I was younger, so we got it now. Excited about that. And it says it was released in 1990. So very cool car there. When I found them, I basically found the whole series. and talked to the guy on the old eBay, and we struck up a deal, and I bought the whole series that I know of, and he said that was all the ones that he knew of as well. There's another one, in 1989 for the Cy Lane Automotive Camaro. These guys, like I said, this stuff is mostly just because I had them when I was a kid, or had a couple of them when I was a kid, and wanted all of them and couldn't afford it or whatever, so now I got them. Here's a name that you'll recognize. These last two you'll recognize, or at least the last one you'll recognize. Darrell Waltrip and his number 17 Superflow Camaro. These kits, there's not a whole lot to these kits, guys. I mean, if you hadn't seen them before, they're kind of like a NASCAR kit. There's not a lot to them, so they make good slump busters. You can get carried away with them, which I'll probably do on a couple of them, and go to old Herd Hobbies and pick up some detail stuff from them, because Herd Hobbies makes some awesome race car detail stuff. But that's the number 17 Camaro. And last but not least, the number 5 Xerox Thunderbird. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I thought there was another one. Maybe it was still number 5. I can't be certain. But I thought there was a Xerox Alan Kowicki car. But I may be wrong about that. But we got this one. Jeff Neal's number 5 Xerox Thunderbird. Super cool cars, guys. Super cool. Now, the one that I'm most proud of out of the mix while we're talking about kits, like I said, you guys know I'm a dirt car guy. Love dirt cars. I have been hunting this kit at a price that I could afford for a long time. They didn't repop this one. They've repopped a bunch of them. They've repopped the GTO, the Chevelle. Well, I can't see my list up there. I've got them all up on the shelf, but they have not repopped this one. They have not repopped the Camaro or the Mustang. So that makes these guys kind of like hen's teeth, hard to find. This one is from 1974, and it's all here. It's been opened, but it hasn't been started, hasn't been built, and everything's there. And the decals are in amazingly good shape for a 1974 model kit. So this one is going up on my Pride and Joy shelf. I'm sure I'll build it, because I don't buy them to be on the shelf, but I'll look at this box for a while, just because of all the hoops I had to jump through to get it, to find one that I could afford. But there's, again, these kits, there's not much to them. Pretty unique how the exhaust runs through the car. Cool look at, but I wonder how, must have made that car very hot to drive. But yeah, you can see the original 4 that they come up with. They repopped the GTO for sure. They've repopped the Chevelle, and then the Camaro and the Mustang, to my knowledge, have not been repopped. But if they have and somebody knows about it, let me know, because I would love to have both of those cars. I don't absolutely have to have it. I'll take a repop one. I'm going to build them anyway. So, but great cars. Super proud of that guy. And that's getting us towards the end of our list for today. I know it's probably dragging on to getting up over our time, so I'm going to go ahead and dip out. But that's everything that came in while I was out of town. Now I got to find a place to put everything. But we wanted to show you all that and thank you, and remind you that when you get ready to do all your paint jobs and you need some paint, you need some flocking powder, and you need some sanding stuff, please go to scalefinishes.com. Fill up your cart full of their awesome products. Scroll down to the bottom, and then put in Outlaw 10 in the discount area. That's Outlaw 10 in capital letters in the discount code area. Get 10% off. I'll leave a link to them and the discount information in the description of this video. And again, thank you guys. We appreciate you. Hope everybody's having a good time getting ready for Thanksgiving. If you don't hear from me between now and Thanksgiving, I hope everybody has a great holiday, enjoys themselves, enjoys their family, and is being safe. So take care, be safe, and we'll see you.